Do you have a lot of employees who are stressed out? I think I do. The guy behind the lens is stressed out. He complains too much, but he doesn't tell me. He tells his other colleagues about it. Just kidding. He's smiling right now. But really, do you know, don't you know what to do? Do you know what to do to lower stress levels at the office? Let me share some tips with you, what I've learned throughout the years with my employees and with our clients' employees. First thing is, hi, my name is Jose Villablanca. I'm the founder and CEO of HoliFit, which is an employee engagement company. We've been around since 2018, and I've been a personal trainer since 2007. And at HoliFit, we reduce stress at the workplace while increasing productivity, improving company culture, reducing attrition, and just, making sure that they bond as a team. So, I have multiple certifications since 2007. Most of my experience was in Canada, and thankfully our business is thriving here in the Philippines with multinationals that we work with and even small businesses as well. So the first tip I want to share with you on how to lower down stress is manage expectations. There will never be a no stress work day. I mean, there could be a chill day, but when you're actually working, you have to let your employees know that yes, there will be stress. Yes, it is normal to feel pressure. Yes, we have problems to solve. Because if we didn't have problems to solve, we wouldn't have clients, right? If we didn't have our clients' problems of lowering down stress at the workplace or increasing productivity or reducing attrition, right? People quitting left and right, then we wouldn't have a job at HoliFit. So I tell them, this is normal. Expect a healthy amount of stress. Just like exercise, when you lift weights, you're stressing your system. But because of that stress, because of that struggle, you get stronger. The weight doesn't get lighter, you get stronger, and the weight feels lighter. 20 pounds feels a lot lighter, all right? And then you grab 25. So now 25 pounds feel like 20 pounds it was before. So that's the first step. Manage their expectations. Make them understand that this is normal and it's healthy and it's okay. If they want a stress-free job, well, that doesn't exist. Well, kind of does if you nothing wrong with that, being security or something, you're just chilling, right? There's no growth there. So yeah, I'm sure there's a stress-free job, but I'm sure if you're watching this, those aren't your people. All right, the next thing is breathing exercises. So I've been sitting on this couch here. I typically have a standing desk at my home office, very ergonomic chair as well. So I would lean back, I would lean forward, I would stand up because I have a standing desk and move, right? But if you're on a couch and just typing away like this with really bad posture, you can't take deep breaths. It's very stressful for your lungs. For your digestion, for blood flow to go around, all right? So what you need is breathing exercises. Every 20 minutes, the Pomodoro effect or Pomodoro timer, or sometimes I would put it on my smartwatch or my smartphone or my iPad. So every 20 minutes, I hear an alarm, I take deep breaths, I take deep breaths or stretches. I said breaths, I was combining both. All right, taking breaks actually makes you more productive, and that's why I believe people who vape and smoke, although they're taking in toxins, they're taking deep breaths at the same time. And it's been proven when you take deep breaths and you take breaks, you're actually more productive when you come back to work. Why? You're pumping blood and oxygen around your system, around your body. When you do squats, you're pumping your body. You're pumping blood, sorry. You're pumping your heart. When you take deep breaths, your lungs, they're pumping, right? And it wakes you up. It brings energy, right? Think about a swamp. It's dead. It's stagnant. Think about a river. It's free-flowing. A lot of life. So that's what you want to do, all right? Have breathing exercises. Put an alarm on because 20 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe even every hour, it goes by real fast, especially when you're in the zone working away. You forget about these things, right? So there you have it. And the next is regular stretching throughout the day. So at the same time when I take deep breaths, I also do stretches. And now I even included squats, pumping blood. I used to just walk, but walking is fine, stretching is fine, It's relaxing. When I do squats, when I do stretches, it pumps blood around your system. It wakes you up. I even like to bring my head below my heart so that more blood flow goes to your brain. All right. And the next thing is meditation. So meditation sounds so boring, but one thing that's really helped me was guided meditation or chanting. There are different types of chanting that really makes you focus on what you're doing, right? Because yes, it's normal when you meditate, you think about other things. That's what your brain does. It's supposed to do that. It's supposed to keep you alert. But it's good to just relax. And nowadays with our phones, when we're on break, we're still highly stimulated, right? When we're supposed to be relaxing. So meditation is key. I know a lot of people, especially young workers, don't want to meditate. So you can do Tai Chi, or drawing is a form of meditation. Running is a form of meditation. Swimming is a form of meditation. Something that's very cyclical, something that you stay in the zone, stay in the now is meditation. Riding a roller coaster is meditation in a way because you're in the present, okay? The next step is fitness classes. It's been proven when you exercise, you reduce stress. You build stronger bonds with your team, and you believe that you are stronger, that you can go through the hard stuff. You become more resilient. So exercising actually builds self-confidence and self-esteem, which means you are less stressed as well. And the last thing is a mindset workshop. So I mentioned that earlier. It's about being mindful. It's about doing the right things. It's about managing expectations. So the mindset here would be really, how do I say this? Understanding it's not supposed to be easy, right? If you want to be in sales, there are a lot of people in sales, right? Say, for example, the guy that sells peanuts at the ball game. Mom, money, mom, or the church, right? Or in English, peanuts, peanuts, peanuts. He's in sales, but all he says is peanuts, all right? He can be ignored all day. He doesn't care. He just asks people for peanuts. For me, I'm also in sales. I ask hard questions. It takes weeks before the client signs up. And when they sign up, we have to be accredited because it's a business-to-business relationship, so I have to check our documents. So yes, we're both in sales. Him selling peanuts or beer, me selling a lifestyle change to the corporate world. But the mindset is, it's a lot harder for me to do that. But because I have that mindset, I can push through. I know it's not supposed to be easy. And because it's not easy, there's less competition. And that's why I do it. And that's how I have that mindset. All right, so I hope that has helped. If you want to learn more on how to reduce stress at the workplace, contact HoliFit ASAP, because we actually can only accept a few clients. We want to stay small, so we focus on quality clients, just like you, maybe? All right, thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next video.